Hello, hello. Welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host this evening. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We're going to get this game started in a few short minutes. We've missed you all. We've been off for a couple of days here. We hope that you enjoyed those evenings off, and we're very happy that you have joined us here tonight for our quiz. Come on over, get yourself signed up for the quiz at this here website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in your sign-up details. We're looking for a team name, an email address, and then let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. It's week 4 of season 52 of NYC Trivia League. We hope you're signed up for the league. What that means is that we keep track of your scores every time that you play. And you can see how you stack up against everyone else who's playing and is signed up for the league this season. Those standings are over at nyctrivialeague.com/standings. So participate in that. It's free for you and fun for everybody to see what's going on in terms of how you're doing comparatively throughout this season. If you're joining and playing casually here this evening, maybe it's your first time playing the game, or you've played just a few times here and there, you're welcome to just play without signing up for the league. That is totally fine as well. This is where you get that virtual answer sheet, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Fill out those details, click that button that says sign me up to play, and your team name is going to get added to a list of teams here this evening. We're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia tonight. Rounds 1 through 3 are all question and answer rounds. And our 4th and final category of the evening is a picture round. Each of these themes is going to feature 10 questions. Each question is worth 1 point. As I ask you a question, it is going to pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet. So you will be able to see the questions as I'm asking them. Some of them may have multiple choice options, but you can expect that the vast majority of them are going to be short answer questions. Enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then keep an eye out for that 20-second countdown timer. And please make sure that before that 20-second countdown timer expires, you click the button that says Submit Answers. That way we can make sure that we get the responses from you this evening. Keep an eye out for that Submit Answers button. You can change your response if you have a new idea and the timer is still going, but be careful and make sure you have time to enter it in. In the event that you should spell something incorrectly this evening, do not worry. We have a great system in place to deal with such situations. The wonderful Trivia Peter is working behind the scenes here tonight, and he will make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. Thank you, Peter. We all appreciate you. If you're just joining us, hi there. Welcome to our Wednesday virtual pub quiz. I am Meredith. I will be your trivia host this evening. Get your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. It is fully interactive. Sign up using those 3 fields that we're looking for: a team name and email address. Let us know if you are in the league or not, and click that button that says Join Game. The 4th and final category of the evening is that picture round, which is going to behave a little bit differently than rounds 1 through 3. So I will walk you through the specifics when we get to that point of the quiz. I do have 2 simple rules that I ask that you abide by in playing tonight's game. Rule number 1, there will be no cheating in trivia. I am well aware that we all have the internet at our fingertips, or else you would not be participating in this virtual quiz tonight. Kindly refrain from looking things up. I know you can do it. That's not the point of the game. Let's find out what's rattling around in your brain and not what you're capable of Googling. Rule number 2, please do not give away the answers in the chat. those are the only rules here tonight. We're going to dive into our first round in one moment here. It is your last opportunity to get your team signed up for the quiz before we get into round number one. Come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com to get signed up, and you will be joining 40 elite trivia teams from the Helsinki Syndrome down to the Blue Shells and every team in between. I welcome you to tonight's quiz, and I wish you great luck. Let's do it, everyone. Round one this evening is in the category of Take a Gamble. We're talking about gambling in round number one. I personally don't like gambling. I really don't like losing money. Let's see how you do here. Maybe you're a gambler. Question one. Danny Tanner would know that in 5-card poker, this is the name of a hand that is comprised of 3 of a kind and a pair. Danny Tanner, of course, Bob Saget's character on Full House. That's a full house. If you put boat, that is another name for a full house, though Danny Tanner might not know what that is. But we'll give you the point. I hope you got that one correct. 91% of you coming in with a correct answer for number one. Nearly a social. Question number two. What casino table game takes its name from the French word for little wheel? Little wheel, aka roulette, is your correct answer for number two. I'm betting on red, everyone. Number three. What does the P stand for in the multinational manufacturing company P&G, co-founded with James Gamble in Cincinnati, Ohio in 1837? What's that P stand for? That P stands for Proctor, as in William Proctor. Hope you got that one right for number three. Our fourth question of the round. Ooh, 96% got that one right. Let's call it a social, everyone. Almost. Question number four. In blackjack, an ace card can have 2 numerical values, including 1 and what other number? An ace in blackjack represents a 1 or an 11. 11, your answer for number four. Our fifth question in round number one. Please fill in the blanks to the lyrics of Kenny Rogers' song, The Gambler. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never blank, blank, blank. Fill in those 3 blanks, please. This song instantly makes me think of that episode of The Office where they go on a trip on a bus and they sing along to it. I hear Michael Scott singing, You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. 65% of you got count your money for number 5. Here's number 6. In the dice game of craps, what railroad term is used to describe when a player rolls a pair of sixes? A pair of sixes, aka boxcars, is what they're known as. Boxcars. Number 7, the Monty Hall problem is a probability puzzle dealing with the possible outcome of when a player chooses one of 3 hypothetical doors in order to win a prize, which is most notably attributed to the American game show Let's Make a Deal, currently hosted by what entertainer and TV personality? Name that current host of Let's Make a Deal. I have an answer for you all. The current host of Let's Make a Deal is Wayne Brady. Your correct answer for number 7. Question number 8. What is the name of the casino game that James Bond plays in the films Dr. No, Thunderball, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and GoldenEye, as opposed to the 2006 film Casino Royale, where it was replaced with No Limit Texas Hold'em Poker? Please name that game. Push the Fisherman. I think on The Price is Right, it's a little different. They've got the 3 showcases, but on Let's Make a Deal, it's the 3 different doors. An answer for you all for number 8. That casino game that James Bond plays is Baccarat. Baccarat, your correct answer. Number 9. Oscar Isaac, Tiffany Haddish, and Willem Dafoe star in what 2021 Paul Schrader movie about a military interrogator turned gambler? Name that movie. That movie, which was basically Taxi Driver, but about a gambler, is called The card counter, your correct response for number 9. And we are on to our final question in this Take a Gamble themed round. That one was tough. Let's see how you do on number 10. It's a history question. In a standard deck of playing cards, the four kings were originally meant to represent four great rulers from history, including Charlemagne, King David, Julius Caesar, and what ancient young Macedonian conqueror? Your correct answer for number 10. That other king in a deck of cards is meant to represent Alexander the Great or Alexander the Third. Also, an acceptable response. 84% of you coming in with a correct response for that one. Let's see how it's going thus far. We've got some really great scores after round number 1. A bunch of you have 7 and 8 points. A big tie here in 6th place with 9 points. But we're going to skip ahead to this tie for first. All of these teams have 10 points currently, perfect scores for Little Lord Fauntleroy. Pieced it together, the frumpiest Nando, Team 578 and Team 578. Well played. We shall see if you can hold on to that top spot in our second round here this evening, which is coming at you all momentarily here. Before that, though, we do private events with NYC Trivia League, and we would absolutely love to work with you. You can reach out to me, Meredith, at nyctrivialeague.com. We do personal gatherings like birthday parties or corporate events as well. We can come into offices or restaurants. We can also do things virtually. All kinds of options for all of you. Reach out to me, Meredith, at nyctrivialeague.com, and we'll get the conversation started. I hope to hear from you. Our second round this evening is in the category of fictional royalty. Fictional royalty is what we're talking about. Round 2, question number 1. Chiwetel Ejiofor and Jeremy Irons have both voiced what embittered brother of a king in animated movies? Name that character. We're looking for the name of the character. Your correct answer is Scar. Chiwetel Ejiofor and Jeremy Irons both voiced Scar in Lion King movies, respectively. Our second question of round number 2, sharing its name, no, it is his, sharing his name with a wheat ale from Bell's Brewing Company. What character is the king of the fairies in Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream? Name that character. Titania is the fairy queen, and Oberon is the king of the fairies. Oberon, your correct response for number 2. Our third question in round number 2. What Mozart opera with a woodwind instrument in its name features the character the Queen of the Night? That Mozart opera featuring the Queen of the Night. It is the Magic Flute. Your correct answer for number 3. Our fourth question in this round. On the upcoming fourth season of The Crown, Elizabeth Debicki is taking over the role of what real person who was previously played by Emma Corrin? Elizabeth Debicki is going to be playing Princess Diana in the next season of The Crown. Princess Diana, your correct response for number 4. Our fifth question in round number 2. Fictional royalty is the theme. Kerchak is the king of a band of apes in stories about what man created by Edgar Rice Burroughs? Name that man. Edgar Rice Burroughs, creator of Tarzan, or as the late great Alex Trebek would say, Tarzan. Tarzan, your correct response for number 5. And would you believe that in the 1999 Disney animated movie Tarzan, playing the character Kala, the ape who adopts Tarzan, is none other than Glenn Close. I believe it's on here somewhere. Oh, yeah, way over there in that bottom corner. You can see Glenn Close as Kala. You've been close called, everyone. Our sixth question of round number 2. Helena Bonham Carter played the Red Queen in Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, while Anne Hathaway played what other queen? In Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, Anne Hathaway portrayed the White Queen, is your correct answer for number 6. Question number 7 in our fictional royalty round. Lucy Harris Stewart is the subject of a 2021 documentary called The Queen of What Sport? She is the only woman to be drafted into into the sports traditionally male league in the US. Name that sport. Lucy Harris Stewart, the first and so far only woman to be drafted into the NBA. It's basketball, everyone. The Queen of Basketball is the name of that documentary. That was a tough one, but an excellent fact. And check out the documentary if you haven't seen it. Number 8, what is the last name of the WWE wrestler and color commentator Jerry, who is also known as the King? What's his last name? Hope we have some wrestling fans out there who know that the King is Jerry Lawler. Lawler is your correct response for number 8. 2 more questions in this round. Here's number 9. Blastar is a character that was once an alien king who first appeared in the 62nd edition of a Marvel comic about what group of heroes? Blastar is a character that first appeared in the 62nd edition of Fantastic Four is your correct answer for number 9. And our final question of round number 2, what jazz musician and New Orleans native voiced King Louie in the 1967 film The Jungle Book? Zane clearly follows me on Instagram to know that this one is the hint of the night. Follow me at Trivia Meredith, and you will get a hint every single time you play. Our next quiz is coming up on Monday, right here at quiz.nyc Trivia League at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Thanks for being here tonight, everybody. Your correct answer is Louis Prima. Louis Prima played King Louie. Shoo-be-doo, I want to be like you. All right, everyone. 2 animated simian questions. Who'd have thought? Yeah, it happened, Team 578. I've got a score update for you all 2 rounds into the quiz. Here's how it's going thus far. Big tie here in 5th place. These teams have 17 points. But for time, we're going to skip up to this tie for 2nd place. 18 points each between 7 Degrees of Sandeal, Little Lord Fauntleroy, and 2 for the drinks. 2 for the snacks. In the lead right now with 19 points. It's a close game. The frumpiest Nando. Impressive scores, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. We've got 2 more rounds left in tonight's quiz. Please stick around afterwards because tonight is also the movie quiz. You can find the movie quiz immediately after our game. It's on the same Twitch channel, but in order to get your answer sheet, you do need to go over to play.themoviequiz.com. I need to update this because it doesn't start at 7, it starts at 9 o'clock, but that is the correct email, or pardon me, website. That's the word. Go to play.themoviequiz.com after tonight's quiz. We hope to see you over there. It's such a fun time. Let's get into our third round of the game. That's right. It is also a brand new season of the movie quiz, which means it's a great time to start playing because there are, standings at the end of the season. You can potentially win big. There are medals over there, I think. Trivia Man, let us know what's on the line. Some exciting stuff. Our third category of the evening, we're talking all about sports geography. Sports meets geography. Let's do it, everyone. Both soccer clubs, Fluminense and Flamengo, play their home matches in the legendary Maracana Stadium in what South American city? Name that city. The Maracana Stadium can be found in Rio de Janeiro. Rio, your correct answer for number 1. Zane, I'm sure you're not alone in feeling like sports and geography equals double kryptonite. Hope you do better than you think. Let's see. Our second question in round number 3. You can watch a baseball game at the home stadium of the Hakito Nippon ham fighters in what Japanese city? Feel free to visit the city's Olympic Museum and enjoy a local beer while you're there. Name that city. For me, the beer hint would have helped me a lot. That Japanese beer, Sapporo, is your correct answer for number 2. Our third question in round number 3, home to the New York Mets Citi Field in Queens, New York, opened in 2009 as a replacement to what adjacent stadium, which had been the team's home since 1964. It's now a parking lot. Your correct answer, Citi Field, is nearby where Shea's Stadium used to be. Shea Stadium, your correct answer for number 3. Question number 4. After seeing an opera at La Scala, you can take a 10-minute cab ride to San Siro Stadium to watch a soccer match in what capital of Lombardy in northern Italy? Giving me ideas for an anagram round, Shay and Ash, anagrams of one another, both stadiums in Queens. I like it. An answer for you for number 4. La Scala is in Milan. Milan is the city in question. Number 5, in the latter stages of the Tour de France, cyclists race through what 300-mile long mountain range that straddles the border of France and Spain? Please name that mountain range. That mountain range that straddles France and Spain is the Pyrenees. Your correct response. The third stage of the Tour de France goes through the Pyrenees. Our sixth question in round number 3. The Scotiabank Saddle Dome is the home of an NHL team in what city in Alberta, Canada? It has a roof shaped like a horse saddle, perhaps appropriate as the city hosts an annual rodeo stampede that attracts over 1 million visitors per year. Name that city. Scotiabank Saddle Dome is the home to the Calgary Flames. Calgary, your correct response for number 6. Question number 7. Ellis Park Stadium was the site of the 1995 Rugby World Cup final, where what host nation defeated New Zealand? This match and its build-up was portrayed in a 2009 film directed by Clint Eastwood. Please name that country. The country that hosted and won the Rugby World Cup in 1995, as portrayed in the movie Invictus, is South Africa. Your correct answer, South Africa. Question number 8. Besiktas, Fenerbahce, and Galatasaray are all Istanbul-based soccer clubs that sit on what strait that joins the Black Sea and the Sea of Marmara? Name that strait. The strait that joins the Black Sea and the Sea of Marmara. It has two names. Either would get you the point: Bosporus Strait or Bosphorus Strait. Acceptable answers for number 8. Question number 9. With a seating capacity of 132,000 spectators, a cricket stadium in Ahmedabad, India, is named after what current Prime Minister of India? Name that Prime Minister. The current Prime Minister of India is Narendra Modi. Modi, your correct response for number 9. And our final question of round number 3. Before it was demolished in 2001, Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh hosted Steelers and Pirates games and was named after the confluence of the Allegheny, Monongahela, that's how you say it, Monongahela, and what third river? Name that other river. That third river, where Three Rivers Stadium was located, is the Ohio River. An easier word to say than Monongahela, for me at least. I'm sure if you're from Pittsburgh, you're out there going, I know how to say it so quickly, so easily. Thanks for bearing with me. There were a lot of difficult words for me to pronounce in that round. I did my very best. Thank you all so much. Let's see how it's going. We've got one round left in the quiz here tonight. Currently a tie for 4th place, 26 points each, 7 Degrees of Sandeel pieced it together. We Drink and We Know Things 12, Jackass Incorporated, and the Helsinki Syndrome. In 3rd with 27, Little Lord Fauntleroy. In 2nd with 28, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and in the lead, all on their lonesome with 29 points. The frumpiest Nando. Well done. Ooh, Team 578 says it's Monongahela. Love it. All right. Stadium is an anagram of stadium. Yes. Let's get into our final round of the evening. First though, everyone, let me direct your attention at the bottom of the page. There are these here tipping widgets. If you enjoy what we do, you want to see this virtual quiz continue, help us out, click on one of them, see what happens, see where it takes you. We'd love your help in keeping this quiz alive in a virtual setting. I love running the game, and Peter, thank you so much for keeping things going behind the scenes. Help us out. We want to keep it going. Our final category of the evening, the picture round tonight. We're talking about characters in hats. Characters in hats, name the character. 10 images in this round. You'll see them up here next to me and embedded on your page. After the final image of the round, we will have a tiebreaker question to close out the game. Here's number 1. Please name this character. An answer for you all for number 1. This is Heisenberg, aka Walter White. Both acceptable responses for number 1. Image number 2, please name this character. Image number 2 from Toy Story. This is Jessie. Jessie from Toy Story. Your answer for number 2. Image number 3, name this character. From the Despicable Me movie franchise, this character's name is Edith Grew, or simply Edith. Good enough to get you a point for number 3. That was a very tough one. Only 18% of you got it right. Nearly an antisocial. If you got it right, you are amongst the elite teams here tonight. Image number 4, name this character. Your correct answer for number four from Adventure Time. This is Finn. Finn, the human. Your answer for number four. Image number five. Parents out there, grandparents, you're going to know this one. Name this character. Our nephew currently obsessed with this character. It's Blippy, Blippi. Yes, I know how to spell it. It's Blippy. Number five. Image number six. Please name this character that's wearing a hat. Avis and Bobo weighing in on their Blippy opinion. Fans of the original Blippy over there. I like new Blippy better. I gotta say, I think he's doing great. An answer for number six. This is Raya. Raya, as in Raya and the Last Dragon. Image number seven. Please name this character that wears a hat. If you have yet to see the new Bob's Burgers movie, I strongly recommend it. It's excellent. Featured in that movie, of course, none other than Louise Belcher. Louise, your answer for number seven. Image number eight, a bit of a throwback here. Can you name this hat wearing character? From Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. This is the postman. Mr. McFeely is your correct answer. As a kid, I'm pretty sure I got to meet Mr. McFeely at the library, and it was like the best day of my childhood. It was a very good day. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think it happened. Mr. McFeely. Oh, people weighing in. His name is creepy. It's probably his real name, or else why would they have chosen that name? Image number 9. We've got 2 more images in this round, and then we have a tiebreaker question. Name this character. Trivia Peter coming in with some extra trivial knowledge there. Fred McFeely Rogers. An answer for you all. For number 9, this character from original PlayStation, it's Parappa the Rappa, your answer for number 9. We've got 1 image left, after which we've got that tiebreaker question. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer. Place your best guess, and in the event that you're part of a tie, whoever is closest to the correct number is going to break that tie. Here's number 10. Name this character. The absolute queen of hats, as portrayed by Mayim Bialik. The character is Blossom. Blossom is your correct response for number 10. And that brings us to our tiebreaker question related to image number 10. We're talking about Blossom here. How many episodes aired of the 90s TV show Blossom, starring Mayim Bialik? How many episodes? Place your best guess. The TV series Blossom aired for 104 14 episodes is your correct response. In the event that you were part of a tie and your team ended up in the top 15 or so teams, we will post the results of the tiebreaker on our Instagram as soon as we're able. So keep an eye out at NYC Trivia League on Instagram. Thank you all so very much for being here. Our next quiz, of course, is coming up on Monday. You can find us right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Tonight, these tipping widgets still there now at the top of your page. If you're able to, please consider a small donation this evening. Every little bit helps us out a whole lot. And reminders, stay tuned after the game and play the movie quiz over at play.themoviequiz.com. Coming up momentarily here, let's head on over to our winner's circle. Congratulations to these top teams this evening. Coming in a tie this evening for 18th place with 30 points, we have the Rubber Yolks, Team Cockroach, and Chi Chi's Forever. In a tie for 13th with 31, Team Cockroach 2, Little Lord Fuckleroy, the Midnight Club, Team Cockroach, The Next Devastation, and Team 578 in a tie for 9th with 32 points, 7 Degrees of Sandeal, the Blue Shells, J&J, and Team 578. In 6th place with 33 points, Pieced It Together, We Drink and We Know Things 69, Jack Ash Incorporated, We Drink and We Know Things 12, and Avis and Bobo. Tied in 2nd tonight with 36 points, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and the Helsinki Syndrome. And our winners this evening with 37 points. Congratulations go to the frumpiest Nando. Well done, the frumpiest Nando. I've been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. This is Dante, who just yawned in my face. Thank you, Peter, for keeping things running tonight. Thank you, Cullen, for making this possible. And thank you, Merv, for creating the software that you all played the quiz on this evening. We wouldn't be here without all of you, so we very much appreciate you playing tonight. We'll be back on Monday, and thanks again, everyone. See you soon.